Let's
User joined your channel.
Hey, Rudy. How are you? Ten four. What happened? Holy mackerel. No, okay, 10-4. Oh yeah, right. Not too bad. Did a lot of lawn work, and then I went to a car show. Oh wow. Oh, no kidding. Not 10-4, buddy.
The pits until everyone's out on the pit road.
Yeah, just a minute, I'm coming.
Whoever that is out on the track doing hot wraps, park it. Come and join the pit party.
Oh, I'm here. Trying to figure out what is going on with this website. I thought Terry was working on this, and now I can't even get into it. I'm kind of worried. I am kind of worried about it. The why I can't get. I wonder why I can't get back into it now. Oh Jesus! I must be working on it again. Oh, I know. Yeah, and there's... Yeah, you probably, that's a good, probably a good idea.
The rear end and wing on his car is dented. Wow, it's pushed. I'm very sorry.
The amount of times I should have just wrecked in the last 3 laps is staggering. No, I actually mean look back at my replay. I just about should have wrecked 5 times now and actually just phased through somebody.
Yeah, went right between them. Freaking right in the grass, went right between 2 people.
Uh-huh. Oh, cool. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, these are sensitive.
Alright, welcome to MaxSpeedTV here. Fun race tonight. $5 on the line to the winner, paid out by Michael D'Amico. Got to thank Michael D'Amico for paying out that $5. Very good idea. I like it. Hopefully we're gonna have some decent racing here tonight. Admins aren't gonna tolerate anybody out here wrecking on purpose and causing a lot of mayhem. So be careful out there, guys, racing tonight. Do have a couple of very good admins in the server, and I'm watching. And also my cohort in the booth here with me, Ed Hewitt. How you doing there, Ed, tonight?
How we doing, Rudy?
I'm doing good. pumped up and ready to rock and roll. I was all pumped up, man. I was all rested up for that race this afternoon, and no race. So and the guys already were in our league practice race. So I said, when that's over, let me know if you guys want me to throw something up. I will.
Wow, I just got kicked out of iRacing.
You were in the server, so you should be okay. Maybe try logging out, Ed, and logging back in, and then try coming back in.
10-4.
Might be just a little glitch, who knows. You've had your computer on all day, you know, it's hard to say.
Yeah, I keep this thing running and run.
Mine too. Mine too, buddy. Cars are a little tougher to tell who's who out here. You gotta look a little harder to find the number on the back fin.
I don't know, I just got kicked out.
We have an issue here.
You do too?
No, not with that. With IRTVO. That was a weird thing there. You got kicked out again, Ed?
No, I'm trying to go back in now. Probably my internet, it's really acting weird tonight.
James Wones is in there, in the Cheetos machine. That's a better update trading paints, huh?
Might be a good idea, Rudy.
Alright, they are updating. $125 laps here tonight, Ed. Cautions are on. We got 3 resets.
Hey, I'll do a little testing out there, Rudy.
Knock yourself out, buddy. Well, don't knock yourself out, but...
No, that would hurt.
did it again. You're kidding me.
What you do, buddy?
What's up with this doggone thing? Oh man, I don't know what the deal is with this thing. It's locking up here on me. Not the broadcast or anything. It's it won't close. Isn't that lovely?
Oh boy.
There it closed finally. Please. There's something I can't do. I can't do. So I can't do it again. I was trying to move the thing so I could see who was all on the list, but wow, you can't do that. That's kind of weird. Well, I'm still learning about this thing. On the pole. There's the MaxSpeedTV ride. Maximum Speed Racing Ride. Number 29, Ed Hewitt.
She looks good.
And he's slower than molasses in January.
Yes, I am, Rudy.
Well, I left it an open setup, Ed. Not sure you could maybe run up there and ask one of them guys for a setup. I don't know. You know, somebody might have one. Quilm's running out of pits. to about 8.5 minutes of practice left here, Ed. Get your practice laps in. We're going to be going to qualifying here in 8.5 minutes.
Can you hear me now, Rudy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the mic went out. I don't know how long it's going to last, but we need to get probably charged back in.
Roger that.
Buddy joined your channel.
What's up, guys?
Not much. How you doing?
Good, good. Don King was asking you to take him off the whisper list, so talk back and forth.
Take them off of it.
Yeah, so he doesn't key up in your broadcast.
Well, tell him to take me off of his, because I can't do
He
it
did.
right now.
He did. Oh, okay. Well, he did, but it's not working. So,
I don't hear him.
well, he's not whispering.
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
I think you just got to drag and drop him out of there.
Because we're about to go racing here in just a minute.
All right, I'll let him know not to key up or something.
Take.
Left your channel.
Dang, all this special stuff I got to do after the broadcast is going. What the heck? Michael, if you can hear me, how's the broadcast look?
Oh, the broadcast looks fine, Rudy.
Roger that. Thank you very much, sir.
Clear as day, clean as a whistle. It looks great.
See the new little special graphics I put down at the bottom left?
Oh yeah, it's top of the line. I like it. It's good, doing great, buddy. Oh yeah.
Thanks to you, buddy. I mean, I couldn't have done it without your help. James Williams as an admin, just in case you needed him. You know, if you had a question, maybe he could help you. Because he does do this stuff on a regular basis. So
10-4.
if you don't need him, then don't ask him for help. I just thought he'd be there if you needed him.
All right, that's cool. Really, thanks.
Yes, sir.
What are you gonna let this? I'm gonna let this charge up for a minute. All right.
Okay, Ed. Not a problem, buddy. Do what you got to do. having some issue or something, because all he's doing is just keeps lighting them up in pit road.
Check it out. There's a couple guys in there saying that they're having issues with their race times aren't showing up, or their lap times or something like that.
That's got to be a server issue then.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so coming down to the closing here of running here 125 laps tonight at Charlotte with the Indy cars. So closing up on practice times now, and we're going to start the qualifying. And we're going to probably run over here. We're going to see how the grid goes so far. When they get to qualifying, I should say. Actually, you know, I don't even like this doggone thing. I think we'll just pop up the old reliable here and watch for the qualifying times.
User in your channel timed out.
125 laps here tonight, 50% fuel they're running. They do have 3 resets. And at the moment here I'm showing James Williams in the number 12 car here on the pole with a 24.232. So very good qualifying time put out there by James. This is an open set server. If you've got a good setup, get in here. Michael D'Amico has put $5 out to the winner here tonight. So thank you, Michael, for doing that. I appreciate that very much. Right now we have 23 qualifiers. I see that will be starting on the grid. Probably a few non-qualifiers. We come down to the closing seconds here of qualifying. When we do, we'll get ready to grid, and when the cars grid, I'll run over the starting lineup here tonight. Looks like we have about 24 qualifiers now. We had, let's see, we had 41 cars in the field, so very good turnout for this race. It's a very fun race here. You can get a handle on it. Make sure you don't spin them tires on that takeoff to bring out a caution. So these guys if they can get a grip on this takeoff, this is going to be a very good race. So all right, well, we'll go over the lineup here in just a moment. Alright, so we got James Williams on the pole here, right on the outside row, the 08 of Tyler Cook. And starting in third spot, the number 37 of Dennis Sather. In the fourth spot, which he hasn't gridded yet, is in the number 39 of Dylan C. Jones. In the fifth spot, the number 19 of Mark Jackson. In the sixth spot, the number 20 of Michael Norris. In seventh, number 78 of James Simmons. In 8th, the 21 of Aaron Davis. In 9th, the 35 of David Shutt. In 10th, the 62 of Michael D'Amico. In 11th spot, the 80 of Mike King. In the 12th spot, the number 3 of Robert Mitchell. In 13th spot, the number 15 of Chuck Scala. In 14th, we have the number 40 of Paul Stevenson, I believe it is. In the 15th spot, the number 33 of Austin Green. In the 16th spot, the number 26 of Steve Wakeling. Teddy Wisniewski starting in the 17th spot in the number 86. David Howard in the number 9 starting 18th spot. 19th spot, the number 38 of Adam Hill. In 20th, the number 98 of Jesse Vincent. In the 21st position, the number 36 of Kerry Morris. In 22nd, the 666 of Thales, I can't pronounce that. In the 23rd spot, the number 23 of Don King. In 24th, the 84 of Kevin O'Brien. And I believe taking up the tail end of the field, the number 42 of Troy Theme, I believe that's pronounced. We've got a few non-qualifiers. we'll get back up here to the leader because we're going to be getting ready to go green flag racing in here in just a minute, folks. So stay with us. This is going to be a nail biter. These guys really love this setup. So the lights off on the pace car, and James Williams leading him around. Turn 3, entering turn number 4. The pace car is going to duck off onto pit road, and these guys better be very careful with the horses under the hood of this thing because it can be a handful. So the pace car does duck off. Green flag, green flag. Guys being very gentle on that throttle. Very good so far. Ooh, we got a wreck in the back already. Watch this an instant replay here. They're under a yellow flag already. The guys getting a little squirrely on the takeoff here. Let's see what happens here too. Our driver. Oh, we got somebody got into the wall. Very hard right there. So, oh man, a lot of cars tore up here. All right, so not sure if we'll see anybody come down pit road, but. A little early for it, but we've got a couple crippled ones coming down on pit road now. A few takers. Guys maybe want to top off their fuel tanks or whatever. Under caution on lap 2 already. Guys are they're gonna have to start getting a grip on this car. It's not a hard car to drive. Very fun on this track. Wow, is it ever fun. James Williams continuing to lead them around here as everybody getting caught up, making their pit stops. Some of them had a little damage. They needed to get back out there, get that thing fixed up, and get back out there and continue racing. We don't want anybody leaving. We want everybody to stay here and had a couple to leave already. Guy took the blame for it, so that's really cool. Very sportsmanlike. Thank you very much. There, I think was his name, Jesse Vincent. So thank you, Jesse, very much. That's the true sportsman. Alright, what the heck? The heck did I do wrong here? I'm messing this all up. Sorry about this, folks. I'm still trying to learn this thing. It's really cool if I can get it to working properly. I apologize. The lights go off on the pace car now. James Williams leading them around. Tyler Cook there in second. Dylan Jones running in a third spot. So good job by Dylan getting up there, keeping his car getting all damaged. Dennis Sather there in fourth. Fifth is Mark Jackson. Sixth, Michael Norris. Seventh, Aaron Davis. Michael D'Amico running in the eighth position. Mike King ninth. Paul Stevenson 10th. So there's your top 10. Get back up here to our leader because we're getting ready to go green flag racing here again, folks. Pace car ducks off. Green flag. Tyler Cook jumping James Williams on that start. Wow, he got a heck of a start, pulling away from the field by a little bit. James Williams starting to reel him back in. About 0.2 of a second behind him, but that's pretty close. Pretty darn close. Well, this front part of the field starting to pull away from the back part a little bit now, so let's go around the field here a little bit. Chuck Scala down on pit road. Kevin O'Brien running in the 19th. Kerry Morse in the 22nd. Jesse Vincent, Robert Mitchell, Donald King running back here in the 17th spot. Probably not a bad place to be, Don. Good job out there tonight, my friend. Teddy Wisniewski there running in the 14th spot. David Shutt, 13th. David Shutt, very good racer here with the Indy cars. Steve Wakeling. Paul Stevenson in the 10th spot now. David Howard Jr. running in the 10th spot. So good job, David. Up here, Michael D'Amico running in the 8th spot. So good job by Michael tonight. And caution out again. So let's go back and see if we can figure out where this was. Alright, that didn't work. Let's go back and see if we can find it manually here. And that. I don't see anything. I don't know why the caution was thrown, so I don't see anything. Could have been an iRacing thing, not sure. But where we are back under caution. Tyler Cook continuing to lead. As we when we cross the line, we're on hit at lap 12. Excuse me. Second caution already here in the first 10 laps. So that's not good, but it's kind of expected here with the Indy cars at this track. You gotta have a lot of give and take. You can't. It's pretty much a given. You can't go 3 wide here at this. Not with these cars. I mean, you can if you have very, very, very good drivers. But if you have one that's just a little bit wobbly or something, maybe getting a little aero push off of the other two, it's just not going to happen. So. Norris in 6th, Aaron Davis 7th, Michael D'Amico 8th, David Howard 9th, Paul Stevenson 10th, Steve Wakeling 11th, Mike King 12th, David Shutt running in the 13th position now. Donald King moved up to the 14th. So these guys out here showing a lot of power. These front runners up here. The lights are off on the pace car, so this time by we're going back to green flag racing. So far we've seen a lot of patience on the takeoff here. Everybody knows that these things will spin in a heartbeat. They will spin. So you got to be very gentle with these cars on the takeoff. Cars all getting bunched back up again. They do have 3 resets out here tonight, so you know I don't want people just bailing on us. I want us to stay in here and enjoy yourself, have a good time, race, and have fun. That's what we're here about. We just want to make sure everybody has fun. And Tyler Cook leading him around here. Let's see if James Williams can get a jump on him like Tyler did in that last restart. Pace car ducks off. Green flag, green flag. Tyler takes right off like a rocket. James Williams in hot pursuit, trying to stay on that high side, get something going up there. Starting to get it spread out a little bit already, as they don't even have the cars wound up to full speed yet. So I think they're figuring it out to finish this race. They're going to have to be a little more careful. Good battle going on back here from 5th on back. So great racing. As James Williams does recuperate from that and takes over the lead again. Oh, we got a crash in the back. So let's go back and we'll take a quick look at this crash. Let's back a little ways here. There we got it. All right, the crash being up there a little ways, it was looks like Mark Jackson getting into that. Let's rewind us back a little bit here and let's watch it from Mark Jackson. He gets like a hopping, some kind of hopping going on there, not sure. Holy moly. All right, so So James Williams continuing to lead him down. I'm having a little bit of difficulty here, and I can't quite figure out what's going on with it. But you know, I will have this fixed for the next time. So go back and see if it'll pick up on this, but I'm not really too sure if it will. No. So all right, that's okay. We'll catch it the next time. So lap 16 caution coming out again. That's 3 cautions for 16 laps. So wow, not a good sign here with this car. But really thought this was going to be a good combination. I've ran a few races here before and a lot of fun. And I was really kind of hoping, I guess, for some better racing. But you know, we may have some good racing yet to come. Dylan Jones still running in the 3rd spot. Michael Norris 4th. Dennis Sather 5th. David Howard Jr. now running in the 6th. Followed by David Shutt in 7th. Steve Wakeling 8th. Michael D'Amico running in the 9th position. Robert Mitchell 10th. Mike King 11th. Paul Stevenson 12th. Troy Thyme in 13th. I think he's retired, but he ain't retired. 17th position is held by Jesse Vincent. 18th, James Simmons. Teddy Wisniewski running in the 15th. Not sure that all these, they haven't crossed the line yet. Some of the guys have pitted. So, Donald King coming out of pit now. As he catches up to the field. Still got a long ways to go, guys. Man, over 100 laps to go yet. 105, 106 laps. It's going to be a long race. I hope they don't forget that they've only got 50% fuel. So, you know, the guys in the front that are not pitting might want to remind themselves that they only have 50% fuel out here tonight. See if Tyler can, if he's going to get a jump on James this time like he did there 2 cautions ago. Boy, he really jumped him hard on that high side, and man, jumped right out to a pretty good lead. So great job by Tyler. The lights do go off on the pace car, and all the cars are lining up here, getting doubled back up, and next time by we're going green flag racing again. I guess Tyler must have some extra fuel he's trying to burn off, make that lighter, make that car lighter and faster. He keeps horsing that motor up. Pace car's getting ready to be ducking off onto pit road here, and we're gonna head back green flag racing, folks. Pace car's off. Green flag, green flag. Tyler does get a jump on James again. Pulls out to that lead. James nipping right on his heels, trying to look for a way to get around him. Looking a little bit on the high side there. Tyler not blocking, he's giving him plenty of race room. Those two drafting together, trying to pull away from the rest of the field back here. David Shutt now in 3rd spot. Michael Norris in 4th. So Shutt getting by a 5th place guy there to move into the back into the 4th spot now. So Michael Norris does get a run on him on the outside in the turn and gets by him. David Howard Jr. now looking on the outside of Shutt, and it looks like he is going to complete that pass. So David Howard finding some power on that high side. Great job. This guy's trying to run some clean laps here. So Dylan Jones slipping clear back to the 6th position now. Wow, that's kind of uncharacteristic of him. Dylan, very hard racer. Usually up in the front. Now, I'm not saying he's back, but hanging right there in 6th spot. Good job by Dylan. Michael D'Amico running in the 8th spot. Staying within striking distance. James Williams looking on the inside of our leader, trying to take that position, but the leader closes the door on him. Tyler Cook, no stranger to putting the moves on somebody trying to get by him. James looking on the outside again, maybe going to try the old cross maneuver coming out of the turn. And he looks to the inside. Tyler giving him all the room he needs to get by him. And James is going to complete that pass. Good job. Boy, these guys are running so hard together here. These top 6 or 7, man, they're really cranking it here. Oh, we have a new leader, Tyler Cook, getting back by James again. Oh, James doing the cross maneuver again. Man, he's just, wow, look at these guys battling out these front 5 here. Nose to tail. Oh, David Shutt catches the grass. Oh, we got somebody up into the wall. Let's go back and see that again here. I'm not sure who that was that went up into the wall. I think it might have been David Howard. Let's go to the far chase view here, and we'll go back just a little further here because I see tire smoke there as David Howard does hit the wall. He gathers it back up, but he hits the wall again, and then he really loses it. And he gathers up a couple other cars. He tries to keep it into the wall to keep it out of everybody's way. Great job by David. Hopefully he can limp that thing onto pit road now and get it fixed up. And that looks like that's what he's doing. Oh, boy, that thing tore up. You'll be all right, David. Just put a Band-Aid on it. But that may put him a lap down, running into 13th position. He's limping her to pit road. He can get that thing fixed up. He should have a reset, and he'll get her fixed up and get back out there. And I believe that's it. Probably that repair glitch. It's fixed, but it doesn't look fixed. So a bunch of cars coming down pit road now. A bunch of some of our leaders and a bunch of guys. Michael D'Amico on pit road. David Shutt on pit road. Michael Norris. Dylan Jones. Dennis Sather. So a lot of these guys, and they're coming off pit road now. James Williams was on pit road. Tyler Cook was on pit road. We've got a few guys here that didn't pit. Paul Stevenson did not pit, stays out there. Now, I hope he realizes about the fuel, so, you know, that's kind of something you might want to think about there, Paul. Got some lap cars in between them here. James Simmons, Kerry Morris, they may be coming down onto pit road now. No, they stay out. So, all right. All right, so James Simmons, I'm showing him in the 7th spot. Don't know why this thing here is not accurate. Boy, nothing is accurate tonight. What's going on with it? Wow. All right. Had that on race. There we go. All right, we got her now. Wow. Okay. All right, so see Paul Stevens in first spot, Tyler Cook in the 2nd spot, David Shutt running in 3rd, Michael Norris in 4th, Dennis Sather 5th, Dylan Jones in the 6th spot, Robert Mitchell 7th, Stephen Wakeling 8th, Michael D'Amico 9th, Mike King 10th, Kevin O'Brien running in the 11th spot. Good job, Kevin. James Williams back to the 12th position in the number 12. David Howard Jr. Getting that damage fixed up, running in the 13th spot. And that's we got 13 cars on the lead lap. So Don King, first lap car, first one lap down. Should give him a wave by. All right, cars doubled up. Lights off on the pace car. Going back to green flag racing in here just a moment, folks. Paul Stevenson leading them down. Tyler Cook on that outside looking to shoot on by him. Pace car ducks off. Tyler good at timing that just perfect. Green flag, green flag. And Tyler does do it. Tyler pulls away just by a little bit, getting these cars spread out as they get back up to full speed. We're still looking at about 88 laps, or 88 laps to go. Something like that. My mouth ain't working too good tonight. My mouth is, but not my mouth. Michael Norris now in the second spot, followed by David Shutt in the third. Oh, Tyler Cook off the pace. What happened to Tyler? Did he not pit and run out of fuel? Oh, this could be very, very hurtful to him. Engine's still running. Maybe he blew a tire or something, not sure. Alright, so Michael Norris in the lead now. Him and David Shutt battling it out up here for that lead. Racing each other pretty clean. David Shutt trying everything he can to get a run on him, and he goes into the turn. Michael goes up high, gives him plenty of room to get by him. David Shutt taking over the lead now. Oh, and caution out again. All right, we're going to go back here and take a look. Looks like it was back a little ways here. Oh, right there, maybe. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here up in front of him. No, it wasn't. All right, let's go to the far chase view here. Let's get rid of that thing. And we'll go back just a little bit further here. And it looks like Robert Mitchell getting a little bit squirrely. Catches maybe, no, he doesn't catch the grass. But he's a little squirrely on this coming through the tri-oval. Ah, there we go. Who was that? Who was that on sitting along the berm there? Let's go back here and take a look at this and find out what the heck happened. I think it looks like he might have hit. Oh, he got tangled up there maybe with somebody else. Kerry Morris. Oh, a bunch of them hit the wall. Would have been Don King tapped the wall there. Kerry Morris flipping end over end. As he comes down off of the fence, I think he collects on somebody else here, but I don't remember who the heck it was he collected. So we're going to watch this for a minute and see if we can figure out who. Somebody come around here and collected him. Well, I thought so. My bad. All right. So get back up here to our leader, David Shutt. As we're under caution here again on lap 39. Still got a long ways to go, boys. Second place, Michael Norris. Those two battling it out really hard. Dylan Jones in third. David Howard Jr. in the fourth spot. And he's got that, I believe he's got that glitch going on. It looks like his car is missing parts and damaged a lot and everything, but it's not. It's some kind of a glitch. Michael D'Amico running in the fifth spot, so good job by Michael. Mike King in seventh. Kevin O'Brien in seventh. Don King in 11th, but I'm not sure if that's exactly right. They haven't all crossed the finish line at the right time yet, so. We've had a few of them retire, but those that are left out here want to run a good, long, clean race are hanging in there. They might be using up the resets, but Alright, the lights go off on the pace car. We're going to start doubling them back up. Get ready to go back to green flag racing here. Next time by, they'll be taking lap 42, taking the green flag. Pace car ducks off. David Shutt leading them down. Green, green, green. cars back up to speed here. Don King off the pace. I don't know what happened there. No caution. May have been running low on fuel. Don King, or yeah, I'll get it right. Michael D'Amico moving up to the 4th spot, so go get him, Michael. David Shutt going a little bit on the high side there. Michael Norris was trying to look on the inside of him, but don't look now, guys, because here comes David Howard Jr. on the outside. He's trying to get a run in that what looks like a damaged car, but it's not. It's the iRacing glitch that it's not damaged. Oh, we got a slow car down on the low side. I hope he stays low and lets all them guys go by. Alright, so Michael Norris and David Howard bidding for that 2nd spot. And Michael Norris crosses at 3rd place that time. David Howard says, alright, I don't want to wreck us out. But he's maintaining that 2nd spot. David Shutt goes a little bit high. Michael Norris sticks the nose of that machine up under him, so almost going 3 wide down the front stretch. Great racing here, guys. Great racing. Whoops, sorry about that. Don't want to leave this front pack because, boy, they're racing it hard. Some of these guys in the back waiting for something to happen up there and bring out a caution, so they can get caught back up to the field. Still showing about 8 cars on the lead lap, but we've got a couple of them off the pace, a couple of them in the back that are laps down. So these guys still out here hanging in here, though. Yeah, everybody has a chance of winning because you never know what's going to happen. Across the line to take lap 49. Michael D'Amico in the lead. Go get him, Michael. And we're 3 wide going down the backstretch. Right behind Michael. Oh, we got a couple bumpers here. David Shutt getting out of shape there. Let's go back and watch this because, oh man, that was pretty bad. We'll go to the far chase view and we'll slow this down. He gets out of shape there, comes down into the car right behind him. That being driven by David Howard, but David Howard manages to make it through it, but David Shutt did not. So let's go to his car and see exactly what happens here. I'm going to try to get in there a little bit closer. If we can get in there a little bit closer, and I'll slow this down and see if we can find what happens here. Not sure if he just gets a little arrow loose. He may have been a little net coating on the outside there between him and Michael Norris. He got a little wiggly. A little piggly wiggly. But they were getting ready to go 3 wide down this backstretch here. As they get toward the end of the backstretch, David gets a little out of shape. Not sure if he got a little kind of freaked out. Michael Norris coming down on him a little bit right there. He might have got a little freaked out, moved down, and then he went, oops. David Howard's right there. And they do touch, so him and Michael Norris do touch wheels. And then he comes down the hill and touches the front wheel of David Howard Jr. And again, and their cars just like mesh together, wheels inside of wheels. David he's sawing on that wheel trying to keep that thing straight, and does hook Shut, so that's too bad for Shut. He's back out there though. Good job, David. Still got a lot of wing damage on that car. So Michael D'Amico leading them down as we're on caution on lap 51. Taking lap 52. A few lap cars here staying out, trying to get their lap back. We got about 3 of them here. Steve Wakeling, Teddy Wisniewski, and James Simmons all trying to get a lap back. They want to stay in this and try to win this, so you got to be in it to win it. $5 paying out to the winner in tonight's race by Michael D'Amico, and coincidentally he is in the lead, so I wonder if he's going to have to pay himself. I don't know how that's going to work. I might have to talk to him about that after the race, see if he's going to have to pay himself or write himself out a check. Just have a beer or something, you'll be good to go, Michael. Say, hey, this one's on me.
Rudy up in the booth, you got a copy?
I do, sir.
I guess if I'm winning this race, I'll be donating my money to MaxSpeedTV.
Well, very good. Appreciate that very much. But go get him, man. I want to see you in victory lane.
Time for it, buddy. It's a good race out here. We're having a good time, so give it a good shot.
Yep. Hopefully we can get a lot more green flag runs in here. How's the fuel situation holding up out there? A lot of people unexpected, kind of caught off guard about that 50% fuel.
Yeah, it kind of beats up the competition, though. I kind of like it, so.
All right, well, good luck, Michael. Wish you all the luck in the world, brother. Bring it home in first place, and hopefully we'll see you in victory lane.
10 for it, Rudy. I'm going to give it a shot.
All right, so they're starting to double back up now. We've got just a few cars left here, but the guys that want to be in it are here trying to win this. So, wish all these guys the best of luck out here tonight. So we're starting to see Michael D'Amico. We've only got 8 cars on the lead lap. So, wow. All right, pace cars getting ready to duck off. Michael leading them down. Green flag, green flag. David Howard, getting a little bit of a jump there. David Shutt almost running David Howard over on that restart. Holy smokes. And caution again already? Wow. Alright, let's go back and take a look and see where the caution was. I didn't see anything, but that doesn't mean there wasn't anything. Okay, we've got a bunch of cars tangled up here in the back. It looks like we've got a couple, Teddy Wisniewski and somebody else getting together here. So let's go to the far chase. And we'll watch this from back here. Slow it down a little bit. And it looks like Stephen Wakeling may have just caught Teddy. Not sure here. We'll see. Steve kind of going high, but loses it. Comes back down into Teddy. That takes both of them out. But now we're going to see some more carnage coming up behind him. James Williams and another guy trying to get through. Kevin O'Brien, I believe it was. James Williams makes it through without incident. Wow, that was amazing. He just barely tapped that wall. So good driving by James. Holy smokes. Kevin O'Brien coming down pit road now. Probably going to top off his fuel or not. So Michael Norris out in the lead now. All right. So this could be a little bit of a shake-up here, but Michael D'Amico should be able to make it back up there and challenge him. Michael will be starting on the outside row next to Michael Norris. So it'll be the Michael and Michael show coming to the to the green flag. So the Michael and Michael show. So Dylan Jones coming down on pit road now. Coming down to get his car serviced. Probably going to top off that tank with some fuel. He's going to give up some track position for that, but might not be a totally bad thing. Top off that tank, get 4 fresh new tires on that thing. And he's a fuel stop only, and he's away. James Williams on pit road now, and it looks like he's fuel only too, so wow. Alright. So some of these guys just stopping for fuel. Still showing quite a few cars out here yet, so I mean it's still turning into a pretty good race to the finish here. Maybe about 10 or 12 cars out here yet, so not a bad finish as we're almost to the halfway mark. So Michael Norris leading them down here, and we'll see if we're going to go, if the lights are off on the pace car, which they are. So next time by, we're going back to green flag racing, folks. You can follow us here at facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. I do broadcasts pretty much every night of the week. Make sure if you're watching this on Twitch, you click that follow button on the bottom. I need more followers. It's always good to have more followers. But just a combination that the guys kind of wanted to run here tonight in TeamSpeak, so I kind of left it up to them. They decided, and I think they're kind of liking it. So, it's turning out to be a pretty decent race. So a lot of people have left, but, still a lot of people out here that want to win it. The reason why I haven't been using the instant replay, because for some reason it's giving me a glitch tonight. I don't know what the deal is with it. was working perfect yesterday, but not working perfect today. So the pace car ducks off. Michael Norris brings him to the green flag. Green, green, green. Oh, and he gets a little bit loose. David Howard gets a run on that inside. They're going 3 wide coming into the turn. David Howard passes Michael Norris for that position. Holy smokes, what a change of events there that was. Michael Norris getting a little spinach on the takeoff. Not spinach, spinach. So we've got Michael Norris slipping back a little ways now. Michael D'Amico coming up on the inside again for the lead. David Shutt right there trying to go. He's hanging on in the second position. He comes down and bumps David Howard a little bit there. Got too many Michaels and Davids. David Shutt hanging on the outside. Michael D'Amico racing it out here up front. Good racing going on here, folks. Michael D'Amico does clear him, but David Shutt is relentless on that outside. He says, "You're not pulling away from me." David Howard tucked right up on the back of Michael D'Amico's car, hanging in that draft. With that, what looks like a totally torn up car, but being an iRacing glitch, that car's probably in perfect condition. And they're hanging tight here, boy, what a battle up front. And the Cheetos machine working up through the field here. Moving up through, he's passed a few cars, but I think he is still a lap down. Let's go back and look at his car. James Wilms running in the 9th spot. So yes, he is a lap car, but he's hanging right there. He wants to be up front in case there is a caution. Dylan Jones running in the 4th spot. James Simmons there, lap car hanging tough. Whoa, we got some bumping here going on up front. David Howard and David Shutt touching. David Howard completes that pass on David Shutt, so David Howard moving into the 2nd spot now. He's trying everything he can get here to try to get a run on Michael D'Amico. These two, they better race each other clean. We don't want to see any more cautions. They cross the stripe. We are just a little past halfway now. It's lap 60, going to lap 66. They need to race it out for a while, run these laps down, and race it out at the end. But we've got a lap car in between David Howard and David Shutt. James Simmons here, he's running in the 8th position, but he's in between them two cars. Oh, and he goes up high in front of Shutt. Shutt taking it 3 wide. And Shutt does complete the pass on him, so that lap car is out of his way now. And all in all that, Michael Norris slips by him for the 3rd position. David and Michael out here battling it out. At least it's a David and Michael instead of a Michael or a David. So these two starting to run some laps down now as they cross the line, taking lap 68. Cars are finally settling in a little bit. Nobody's pulling away from each other. They're racing each other hard. So I'm going to go on board here with, we'll go on board with David Shutt. And we'll crank it up. caution. Alright, let's go back here a little ways and see if we can find out where this caution was. Looks like it was behind shut. So we'll go to the far chase view again. And we'll go back a few cars here. Okay, James Simmons, which was a lap car. Not sure, well, him and, let's see, who was that? Robert Mitchell, which was another lap car, touching wheels and getting them out of shape. So coming out of turn 4, it looks like James Simmons was holding his line. Robert Mitchell kind of drifted up a little high and come back down the hill, and James Simmons was right there and taking him out. He didn't go down across the grass until later, but that spinach was just enough to bring out that caution, but he does slide back up onto the track. So we're seeing all the leaders, looks like all the leaders coming down on pit road now. Oh, we got, what the heck was that all about back here? What the heck was that all about? Huh. Like James Simmons is coming down. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, yeah, all right. So Mike King just decided at the last second to come on pit road, and he come right into the front of James Simmons. Looked like he was going to stay out. And at the last second, he cut it down right into the path of James Simmons. So, wow. Well, All right, well, hope they got enough resets to get back out there and get this thing fixed up. And we got several cars here that have stayed out, but we've got Kevin O'Brien coming down onto pit road here. Michael Norris, our leader, coming down on pit road. So all the leaders coming down on pit road, giving up that giving up their position there, the track position, to come down and possibly take fuel and tires. But I don't see Michael taking any tires. It looked like a fuel-only stop for Michael Norris. All right, well, maybe it was a good call. David Howard running in the 4th spot. Michael D'Amico running in the 3rd spot. Now David Shutt 2nd. Dylan Jones up in the lead. Robert Mitchell staying out here, lap car, trying to get that lap back. So let's see, where's that going to put him now? If he's let's see, he's going to be doggone it. Robert Mitchell, he would be 1 lap down. James Wilms staying out too with 1 lap down. So these cars wanting to get that lap back. And Dylan Jones coming down pit road now along with David Shutt. So both of these guys, man, we're seeing these late pit stop strategies here, trying to see if they might be able to make it the rest of the way on fuel. They could be getting the old calculators out and figuring it up. Fuel only for Dylan Jones. Oh, and Shutt spins it out on pit road. Whoa. Easy there, fella. So David Howard in second, Michael D'Amico back out in the first spot. So let's see how he's going to hold up now. These guys, I haven't seen anybody take tires. Very few have taken tires tonight, so wow. Pace car is going to duck off here in a second, and we're going back to green flag racing. Green flag, green flag. Easy on that throttle, fellas. Easy. David Howard looking on the outside of Michael D'Amico, trying to get something working there. Kevin O'Brien tucked right up underneath him in the third spot. And, oh, David Howard, boy, he almost got into Michael D'Amico there. That was close. I bet you they'd both be changing their drawers after the race when that one was over, man. I'm telling you what, that was really, really close. Now David trying to look on the inside of Michael D'Amico there, but Michael's keeping that bottom line. He's keeping it tucked right down onto that line, and that's what you got to do here. Oh, you got to, like Kevin O'Brien hit that outside wall, but he seems to be okay. He's losing a lot of positions, but he's hanging in there. James Williams running in the 8th position up here with these guys, trying to get back up there and possibly get by the leader, and that would put him back on the lead lap. Well, that might even have put him on the lead lap, I'm not really sure. No, he's first car, 1 lap down. He tucks right up under David Shutt. And back up here in the front, David Howard still hanging on to the back bumper. Well, not that these cars have bumpers, but hanging on the back wing of Michael D'Amico. We're still running about 8 or 9 cars out here. Not bad for having almost a full field here tonight. Oh, these guys racing really hard. James Williams looking on the inside of David Shutt. Right on the back wing right there of David Howard Jr. Wow, these guys are getting after it now. We have probably the best of the best left out here, so man, I'm telling you what, this guy's really racing it up hard. And James Williams does clear David Shutt on that pass. James Williams being a lap down. Michael D'Amico goes low, and David Howard trying to get a run on that high side, and here comes James Williams right up underneath him. Oh, look, oh man, he was going to go 3 wide there for a second. Michael D'Amico might just pull over and just let him go by, because he's obviously faster, and if not, he's going to wind up causing a wreck. Not that James would do it on purpose, but good racing going on here, folks. James trying to get on the outside. He's trying to make a run as they're catching up the lap traffic now. And this is going to, oh, that hurt James Williams a lot right there, because catching up to that lap car. And the lap car gets off of the track and lets them all go by. Good job. Thank you very much for that. That was James Simmons there hanging in the 10th spot. So thank you, James, very much for that. That's some good sportsmanship there, buddy. Good racing going on here now, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Michael D'Amico managing somehow to hold these guys off. Lap after lap, just they keep bidding at, man, he just keep looking the inside, outside, and he keeps holding them off. And he wiggles a little bit, goes up the hill. And that was costly to James Williams. David Howard coming down into him. Oh, man. Well, that cost David Howard a little bit of momentum there, but he tapped the wheels with James Williams and sent James Williams into the outside wall. That wasn't good. Now David Shutt looking on the inside of Michael D'Amico. Michael went a little bit high coming out of turn 2 there. And boy, that opened the door for Shutt, and Shutt does complete that pass. I think these guys are starting to see a little bit of a sign of some tire wear, I believe. So coming to the line that time, it was David Shutt, although it was very close. Michael D'Amico was only, 1/100th of a second behind him, so not 1,000, but 100. And it looked like Shutt and Michael D'Amico did touch wheels. David Howard hanging right there in the 3rd spot. Boy, these guys are fighting at it hard. Michael Norris coming up on the outside now. He's looking for that 2nd spot. He's trying to get a run on Michael D'Amico here. Lap cars stay off of the track. Very good job. Thank you very much. More lap traffic they're coming up on. That would be James Simmons again. And they were on. Oh man. Oh, that was not good. Nobody checked up or anything. And lap traffic got them. So we'll go back here and we're going to look at this from Michael Norris's front view here. Front suspension, please. Nope, not that one. We'll look at it from the roll bar. There we go. We'll slow this down. See, now coming up on this lap traffic here, James Simmons. James he wasn't real close to the wall there, but coming through that tri-oval, if you're not down off that wall just a little bit, you can get awful squirrely up there. But Michael Norris hanging in here, and now knowing that Michael D'Amico is right on that outside, and they start looking like they're going to go 3 wide, and they touch. Oh, that was David Shutt. Excuse me. Michael D'Amico right behind Shutt, and it looks like they're going to get into it. Michael D'Amico probably really locking up the brakes, does take some nose damage and goes right up over Shutt and back down. Holy smokes, there was some major carnage right there, folks. Doggone it. All right, so get back up here and all right, so Dylan Jones coming out on the top spot here after all that. We've got some cars down on pit road now. Michael Norris on pit road, David Shutt, and David Shutt sliding through his pit stall. Obviously, maybe a little upset over that, but you gotta be careful. No sense of getting upset about it. It's just a friendly race with everybody. David Howard Jr. in the 3rd spot. Mike King now running in the 4th. Kevin O'Brien running, I believe he's 6th. Yeah, 5th. David Shutt will be 6th. James Simmons on pit road now. James Williams has disconnected, so we've got maybe about 7 or 8 guys left out on the track. So, well, it ain't finishing up too good. So Dylan Jones hanging in there and leading him around. And coming to the line this time will be lap 23, which means we have about 32 laps to go, folks. 32 laps to go. We had a pretty good long green flag run there with some awesome racing up front. And Dylan Jones coming on the pit road now. Ooh, okay. And that's going to make Michael Norris going to be our new leader. The number 3 out front there will be a lap car that will get his lap back. And I'm not sure where that's going to absolutely put him, because let's see, the number 3, Robert Mitchell, that'll put him down to 1 lap down. He could conceivably finish in the 7th spot, 7th or 8th spot. Michael D'Amico now getting back out. Got his car all fixed back up, and he's ready to go. So any one of these drivers actually could win this. Michael Norris leading them around here. Lap car out front, he's going to get his lap back. Few of the cars in the back part of the field coming down pit road once again, maybe to top off the tanks. I don't think they pitted at the first part of this race, so, or on the previous caution, so they may want to come down on pit road here and top off the tanks. Dylan Jones on pit road again. David Shutt, Mike King, Kevin O'Brien coming off pit road now. So these guys everybody should be back into the decent shape here to go the rest of the way. Hopefully we'll see green flag racing the rest of the way. Be very cool. David Howard Jr. running in the 2nd spot. Michael D'Amico showing him 7th. I believe he's 1 lap down. No, I'm sorry, he's 2 laps down. So that's probably about the best he's going to finish here, unless there's another caution and he gets a lap back. But all in all, considering what he went through there, him and Shutt getting together hard. Wow, that was a bad wreck. Wow, there was blood everywhere. Man, they had to go to the infield care center and get checked out, and pace cars off. Green flag. All right, so Michael Norris leads them around here, and David Howard Jr. nipping on his heels. So with what cars are left out here, I kind of expect us to go green flag the rest of the way. Unless their leaders get tangled up again and they don't give each other room out here. But Shutt looking on the outside on Michael Norris there, bidding for that lead. Oh, and they almost touch. Michael Norris drifting up the hill just a little bit, almost into Shutt. Shutt kind of pinching Michael down a little bit here, seeing if he can't get him to hit that grass, but that could be costly to himself too. And Shutt now out in the lead. And David Howard Jr. in 2nd. He just hasn't been able to get a break today to get by anybody to get out there and lead some laps. But like I said, don't count that man out right there. David knows how to pass. He could be just setting them up. Pulling away by just a hair. Not much. Maybe a tenth or two. Dylan Jones right there. These four battling out really hard right here. This can be for the win. This time by will be lap 100, folks. So, excuse me. 25 laps to go. Looks like these guys are having a lot of fun out here tonight. Michael Norris coming up on the tail of David Shutt here. And David Howard on that outside, out there all by himself, no drafting partner. But it looks like Dylan Jones might get hooked up with him and try to get a little bit of drafting going on up there. These four battling it out really hard now. These guys are really going at it. I hate to leave them, but I want to go back in here and see how these guys are going back here. Michael D'Amico leading this backpack coming around. Michael in 7th spot. Mike King in 5th. Robert Mitchell in 8th. Kevin O'Brien in the 6th spot. So these guys battling pretty hard back here too. David Shutt continuing to lead. David Howard nipping on his heel. And Dylan Jones moving into the 3rd spot, leaving Michael Norris back there, losing a little bit of ground to him. He's about 0.2 of a second behind him. I don't know, the server is like it's about ready to crash or something. I don't know. We should be able to get this race in here before that's over. So, all right. So coming to the line this time, we'll be taking lap 105 with 20 to go. Dylan Jones sticking his nose in underneath David Howard, trying to take a peek there and see if he can get that 2nd position. But David Howard closes the door on him. So these four right here battling it out really hard. While that back four are really battling hard. And there's a couple of them battling for position, but pretty much all of these cars here, they're going to finish 1st through 8th. All the cars that are left in the field. Looks like Shutt's driving that thing in the rearview mirror, because everywhere he goes, everywhere David Howard goes, Shutt's closing the door on him. So coming down to this time by, we're going to have 15 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. This is coming down to the closing laps. The 125 lapper here tonight. We got about 8 cars left in the field. And this front four here all battling for position. Michael Norris is kind of hanging loose here, and see what he can do when it comes down to the closing lap. So we're going to stay tuned right here. Stay with us. If you're watching on that Twitch channel, make sure you click that follow button, please. Pretty much we broadcast nightly somewhere every night. So a lot of very good races coming up here. League race tomorrow night. Maximum Speed Racing League race. Will be the trucks at Martinsville. Trucks at Martinsville, 125 laps. So that should be a very good race too. The guys had their practice race tonight. Had a great time. Had a few extra cautions, and they all know that tomorrow night it counts for points. So I think they're going to be a little extra careful. Oh, and yellow's out, so let's go back here and see where the yellow came out at. It'd have been somewhere back in the field, obviously. Oh, looks like Robert Mitchell going, oh, he went up high and took Michael D'Amico right out of the race. Wow, poor Michael D'Amico. He has gotten beat up tonight, I'm telling you. So Shutt continuing to lead here. I'm sure he didn't want to see that caution. I don't think any of these guys wanted to see that caution come out. Dylan Jones coming down on pit road now. Not sure what he's going to do, take tires or fuel only. Gosh, I wouldn't think he'd need fuel. He may have a little bit of damage, and he might want to maybe try to get a little of that damage fixed up. I'm not sure, but heading back out now. Mike King in fourth, Michael Norris in the third spot, David Howard Jr. in second. And up front, still our leader, David Shutt, still leading him around here. And we're going to have probably about a 8 or 9 lap shootout here, so this should be very good. So Michael D'Amico, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. You got a copy? Michael D'Amico, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. Do you have a copy? All right, well, Michael must have stepped away. Maybe he went to grab him another beer.
Yeah, Rudy, I got you. Sorry.
Hey, Michael, first off, I guess the first most important question is are you okay?
Yeah, buddy. It's over for me. Didn't get scratched, but never saw it coming.
Yeah, I was watching that in the replay there, and it looked like, I believe that was James Simmons or something there, that he got a little bit loose and just come down the hill and hit your back tire and took you out. So unfortunate for you, and sorry you got taken out of the race that way, but hang in there, buddy. You know, we'll get some more races in, and hopefully we'll see you in victory lane some other time.
Yeah, I gave it a hell of a shot, but it was fun. Like you said, it's all fun. We're just having a good time out here.
That's correct. No points tonight, so just a good fun race. David Shutt out here leading, so David Howard Jr. in second place. Man, he's been hanging there in second place, just hasn't had very good luck getting by and staying out there. So, all right, well, thank you, Michael, and better luck next time.
Yeah, Rudy, thanks a lot for putting this on, and Well, like you said, I'll see you next time.
All right, so David Shutt leading them around here. We've got David Howard Jr. in second spot, Michael Norris hanging right there in third, Mike King in fourth, Dylan Jones now in fifth, Kevin O'Brien in sixth. So we've got 6 cars left out. Michael D'Amico still on pit road, but I believe he's going to probably have, not sure if he's going to be able to get that thing back out there or not. He's still sitting on pit road, but don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So the lights are off on the pace car and getting ready to go back to green flag racing. And when they cross the line, we're going to have 10 laps, 10 laps to go in this race. So the guys have ran 125 laps here tonight and been a very good race. Showing a lot of cars out here with damage, but you know, I know that they used or had resets and all, but I think, alright, what the heck's going on here? Got something sticking. There we go. Okay, pace car ducks off. Shutt brings them to the line, and green flag. And it looks like David Howard Jr. getting a heck of a run on that outside. Wow. Boy, did he ever get a run. Shutt trying to reel him in very quickly here. Oh, and David Howard off the pace. What? What happened to David Howard here? Don't know exactly what happened to him there. Wow. Don't know if he ran out of fuel or what. Wow. Alright, well, that changes things completely. Mike King running in the second spot now, trying to look at catching here David Shutt and getting by David Shutt for that win. Come down to 8 laps to go. 7 laps, excuse me. Michael Norris trying to get a run on the inside for that second spot, and it looks like he's going to complete that pass. Mike King hanging hard on that, hanging real tough on that outside. So, and Dylan Jones coming up behind him. Dylan Jones trying to get a run. All these guys looking for this win. And Shutt trying to protect that low line. Oh, David Howard Jr.'s down. He's back out on the track. He must have been low on fuel and had to stop for fuel. So that's putting him back to the 6th position now. But these front 3 running nose to tail. We got Dylan Jones in the 3rd looking on the high side, trying to get a run on Michael Norris on that high side. Boy, he's got a heck of a run going on there, but if he can hold it, we're going into turn 1, we're going to see who's going to come in here the best and come out of it the best. And they come out side by side, so they're still battling it out with 4 laps to go. And Shutt driving in that rear view mirror. Oh, Norris taps. He taps Dylan Jones just a little bit, getting him out of shape and costing him a little bit of position, losing a little momentum. And now Dylan Jones is looking to get by David Shutt. He goes to the high side. He made it work before, but Shutt's pretty strong on that low line. Still battle it out side by side. 2 laps to go. Next time by, we're going to get the white flag, folks. These two here, oh man, this is going to be a nail biter right to the very end. Shutt gets a good run coming out of the turn 4. coming to the line. Last lap. Last lap right here. It's all for the marbles. The big bag of marbles coming up right here. Whoever finishes this. Dylan Jones taking it. Oh, what the heck? It looks like maybe Shutt ran out of gas. He pushed it right to the limit right there. So, holy smokes, what a finish. All right, so Dylan Jones coming home in first spot. Kevin O'Brien second, and Shutt cruising into third there, 2.8 seconds behind the leader. So I'm saying Shutt must have ran out of fuel. He's coasting around the track. So he ran it that close on fuel. Wow. Holy smokes. You just don't know about these races. That's why I say I hate to see people leave in this stuff, because you just never know how these things are going to finish. So, all right, let's go down and have a word with Dylan Jones. Dylan Jones, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. Do you have a copy, sir?
10-4.
Wow, Dylan, you and David Shutt running door to door. Well, not that these cars have doors, but running side by side all the way around here for several of them laps. Coming to the closing laps, he ran out of fuel or something there on the end, and you come home the winner. Congratulations, Dylan.
Yeah, it was a great race there. I came in right at that last pit stop. I knew it was going to be close. I figured I was only going to lose a spot if I came in and took a little bit of gas. So definitely the right decision there.
Definitely, definitely. What did you think of the race out here tonight? I know there was a lot of cautions. A lot of people dropped out of the race. You know, these cars kind of a little bit sensitive to bumping and banging. And I gave everybody 3 resets just because of that. But all in all, what do you think of the race?
It had a couple good parts in there, but overall it was a long race, I guess you can say.
Well, roger that. And while you're doing your burnout, congratulations again, Dylan, for bringing it home in the top spot.
10-4, thanks, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Kevin O'Brien, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. Do you have a copy, sir?
Yep, 10-4. Go ahead.
Oh, Kevin, did you think you were going to come out of this in second spot? Great finish, dude.
Coming into the last turn and seeing off that unfold in front of me, I thought I had no chance, but I was happy to finish second. Just start off the race hanging at the back, use a bit of strategy on each pit stop, paid off.
Well, congratulations, my friend, coming home second spot. Great race out there tonight. What did you think of the combination? I mean, I know we talked about it in TeamSpeak before the race, but do you think it was hooked up really well out there? We left it as an open setup, but tell us a little bit about it.
Pretty much the speeds were there for the IndyCars this time, but a lot of people were saying it's not consistent and whatnot. You couldn't improve your time when the through roads were dropping off and whatnot. But other than that, it was just fun.
All right, well, congratulations, Kevin, coming home second spot. Great job tonight, and man, great race.
Thanks, Rudy.
David Shutt, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. You have a copy?
Yep.
Oh, David, you got to tell us about that last lap, buddy. I mean, did you know you were that close on fuel? I mean, did you think you could stretch it and make it? Or what was your, did you miss your pit strategy, or what happened? Tell us about it.
Well, during that final run there, I switched over and took a look at how much fuel I had left, and it said I had like 9 laps. There were 5 to go, so I thought I was plenty of laps to good, but I guess I must have misread it or something, and I ran out too early again in the Indy cars, which is getting pretty old, but it was still a good race there at the end. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can understand when you say getting old. But great job out there tonight. I mean, you obviously was hooked up very well, and you know, the guys were really battling hard to try to catch you, and Dylan was the only one that really had anything for you to get back up there. I mean, David Howard hung in there all night long, and but he must have missed his pit strategy too on fuel. But great job out there finishing third spot tonight, David.
Thanks, Rudy. That was a good race. Congrats to Dylan for the win.
All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you for showing up tonight and having a good time. All right, that'll wrap it up tonight for here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're in 125 laps with Dylan Jones coming home the winner, Kevin O'Brien in second, and David Shutt running out of fuel on the last lap, but he still managed to finish third spot. So congratulations to everybody.